So, where we left off. Well, we can go look at we're to play in. I ended up getting Dwight Howard and Penny Hardaway in two separate trades. And I was losing. I didn't think I was going to make the playoffs. And this trade put me over the top. Where was it at? Oh yeah, this was the trade for Howard. And this is the trade for Penny. And my team is a winning team now. Let's see. People probably want to see stats. So the league leaders, Shea Gillis, Alexander most. I think he got most points. Yeah, most points. See, like you're not gonna get 30 points per game. I don't know if it's a simulation. I don't think I did the smartest simulation. It goes probably pretty quick. Here's a rebound leader. Howard was up there, so like I was like, this is the guy I need. When I was like at the trade deadline, he's up there in blocks and rebounds. He's exactly what I need to help protect Kemp from all the big men in this league. We don't have a big. We got Jack Sigma. I mean, it's just like I don't think that was enough. Howard being our center and then having Ray Allen coming off the bench, I think is huge. Gary Payton's coming off the bench. Westbrook's playing great, I guess. Stockton, Magic. Where's our guys? I guess we're not good at assists. Let's go look at our team real quick. Oh, Penny had 8 assists. Gary and Westbrook both had 6 assists. Gary's a pretty good passer. So Durant led the team in points. Dwight was second, and Westbrook was off the bench a little bit. I think. Oh, so let's see if I can go find the awards real quick before we get this game started. Season awards. No. League history, regular season awards. There, yeah. Wilt Chamberlain took the MVP. Reggie Miller got Rookie of the Year. I couldn't make him number 13 because he's he's like a created character. Westbrook got 6th Man of the Year. Howard Defensive Man of the Year. Westbrook got Most Improved Player. Jordan got Clutch. Steve Kerr won the Coach of the Year. We'll look at the standings real quick. The Warriors killed it. Had a great year. Oklahoma, one of the worst teams. Let's go look at even the Gamblers have a better team than the Thunder. I would definitely trade Shea if I was that team. Try to get better players, or just try to get another superstar like him in there to pair him up. You got to do something like that. Homegrown and Shea, like get them all to pack like, and another guy. Just still ain't gonna be enough in this league, but the Hornets are abysmal. So, and the Magic actually, they're not too bad that they don't have anybody at all on that team that I reckon. You know what's cool about this too is like I could sit here and when I build my team, I don't like some of these players. I don't know who they were. Like this guy, I will probably end up trading him next year. Dale Ellis. I didn't really think that he was that big of a Sonic. I mean, when I was paying attention, you know, it comes with nostalgia. This is why it's important to pay attention to everything that's going on, because when you create your simulations in the future, you'll have more to work with and it'll be more interesting to you because of the nostalgia of it. So like I definitely would rather see Vin Baker play than Dale Ellis because I seen him play. I never really watched him too much. Same with Jack Sigma. I never watched that guy play. So like I don't really want him on my team. You know what I mean? So I never watched this guy play. I seen a little bit, but you know, I don't. I want players on my team that I like. So we're gonna go ahead and start this simulation, and I can show you guys how this is gonna be. Heart of the Pistol, Bulls, fifth seed. Okay. Yeah, this play it fits this league really well. This play-in, so we'll go ahead and start this up. All right. See, we don't play the games. Now I can intervene when it comes to like calling timeouts or like getting timeouts over with quicker if I want to, or substitution. But that's it. You can't actually play the guy. That's the rule of my league. You can't actually play any of the guys in there. You know, it's kind of like watching a real game. You know what I mean? But simulated. Oh, great. Hopefully I don't get cut off with this music or whatever. Let me go ahead and turn this down so I don't cut my stream off. But yeah, that's so lame. Like you can't use real music. All my music is free. I don't care if somebody makes fun of me using my music. Like just give me some credit. You know what I mean? So yeah, like. This is going to be pretty interesting. It's cool to see Carmelo paired up with Jokic. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan. And the guy out of the force reporting from the sideline. So now sitting on the bench. Here's the group that got Russell Westbrook. Denver's out there with Durant. Denver's out. And it's Hardaway in the two-guard. And for the Nuggets, they got Anthony. Lever is out there with Thompson. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Mitchell in the power forward position. Taking a look at them. And a win here keeps them up at 17. And it's scary in the subsequent game. Now here's Durant. Memphis was nearly unstoppable.
Getting a lot of the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
Here's the whistle. Outside Anthony. Over Durant. And that one's good. Anthony. On the way, passing to Kemp. And Jokic with the rebound. Here's Denver. Here's Thompson. And more. Denver with the assist.
And this is why you put the ball into his hands, letting him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Durant. And the open is Kemp. And the ball is good.
The two works for you. It's his ball, and he's used Required
KD's got 8 points.
Well, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Here's Johnson. Hardaway with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Up there for Durant. The alley-oop slam.
But I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is high. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Outside the lever. Tries to miss it. They take his time here. Jokic trying to free himself up. Anthony can't hit. Was that after last game lost 2-0? Westbrook comes into Howard. That's good. So Westbrook comes over to the 6th.
Listen, it ain't broke. Don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments to check in with his team.
Yeah, I just want people to be able to. I want people to record this so we can see each other's games on their channel. But obviously, my rig is kind of horrible.
Here's Lever. 12 points he left out. Taps it outside. Pass to Anthony. Shot to stop the run. Drains the three-pointer. Anthony's got good second ball. Over his nose. Howard with a screen on Lever. Now here's Durant. Shoots off the step back. This one grabs the board. Forcing they've gone 5-7 today so far. To get this game underway. Howard setting the pick for Westbrook. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own.
What the hell? What the heck is he doing? Gotta watch my mouth.
Here's Anthony. It's good. Anthony's got 10 points.
Boy, he's got a fast one. Getting 4 out of 5 from the field.
Durant against Anthony. KD's shot is good. 12 points for him.
Kevin Durant has absorbed a big-time scoring role everywhere he's been. This guy is so special offensively.
Here's Weaver. Outside Anthony. I missed that time, but it put him up. Seattle has gone 1-2 from the Warriors in the first half. Shots good by Durant.
Maybe if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Pass to Jokic. Taps it outside. Here's this one. He's scoring in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Carrying that pin by Anthony.
It's not and this is what Anthony does.
Yeah, I plan on expanding the league after this year. I'll be taking over an expansion team.
Weaver has it in the corner. Pass to Bishop. Here's Anthony.
I just want to give people a sample to see what this looks like in the future.
Offensive rebound.
I can't believe we don't see other digital leagues like
Always the result of that extra effort.
Out to KD. On the line for 3. Three-pointers right on target.
Well, the defense is always so attentive to us, and he knows, okay, you're going to send defensive attention my way, I will find an open teammate.
So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
See, the problem with the other leagues is you have to have players play the actual players in the game. As this, you are the president, or you can play as the coach, play as both. And that's why this is genius, because you still have interest in the game and you could switch things up, but you don't have any control over the actual players, which makes this different than everybody else's that I've seen. I'm sure other people are doing this and they're probably blowing up on Twitch or whatever, but yeah, like this is you can gamble on these games because we have, if we wanted to, like if it was legit, be like you can't coach, but like the other side gets to coach too and have the same type of controls that I have, so they can go tinker their lineup and everything like that. So like I think it's fine to be able to interact in the game. I think it makes it even more fun. But you can't play as the actual players in the game. This is what I'm trying to show everybody.
Here's a blow. Look at the stage. Now, here's Peyton. Power with this screen on that Puma roof. No idea. Peyton is in action go. And the three off. Anthony, the pass to Missile. Back to Anthony.
Oh man, he was a special player.
Hardaway has got his fourth assist in this one.
Yeah, the triples keep falling, guys. It's 3.
I ran a simulation of like 8 minutes and only scored like 60 points, so I figured 12 minutes would be best. And this type of, it's like a real game, you know what I mean? I also have WNBA simulation in the works. It's ready to go right now.
English, he's jumped in for the Nuggets.
I'm going to create the most attractive team in the WNBA that's a winning team.
Seattle leading by 5. Peyton looking it over. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now there's Anthony. From 17 feet out. The big get in, but in this one.
I don't know if you could hear him talk, but I'll try to tinker with the audio after I watch this.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And here's Anthony for 3. Rebound by Katie. Seattle leading by 12. Nobody's near him. Holiday with the triple.
I can just upload videos. It's easier to upload videos on YouTube than it is Rumble. Just to make the camera angle better. It's kind of I just wanted to go live. I haven't really gone live that much with this channel.
63. That's it. Coming off an assist for Peyton. Brady's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, we seem like the way better team, obviously.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that third shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Now, here's Jokic. 17.
So So it'd be cool to be able to have a podcast with the other owner, and we could just like go back and forth.
That's the Durant. Fires a three. And another three for Seattle.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their force base.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Has it made money out? And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Launches it.
Oh man, I thought that he's on fire.
Going inside. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Isla. And one falls. Isla is going to send it better than up.
This is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
It's the Georgia girl decides to call a timeout. He's going to check him in here to get things straightened out. Both teams decided to change it up.
Dude looked like he just got out of the shower, man. He didn't even dry his hair off.
Here's Seattle.
See, and this look at this angle. It's like a real game. That's why it's better than like watching people play. That was pretty sweet.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it, it is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Now here's Thompson. And 27 points last game.
I think it's pretty comparable than watching a real game. It's not as good with the graphics, but it's not too bad. I could have interest having money on this game. You know what I mean?
KD's got 32 points.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now. His teammates are absolutely
First half, guys, and it's paid off.
Seattle leading by 14. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's Durant. Takes it off the glass. KD's got 34.
Man, he's killing it. 34 points. Maybe 12 minutes is too much.
Here's Vandeweghe. And no good that time. 18 that time from Kemp. Hardaway kicks to Payton. Here's KD. Check it. That was
I don't know. They only have 26.
as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Yeah, I just think that like it would be cool to like if I was a big podcaster and I was like talking about. Oh, never mind. They're gonna be talking now.
And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting playing game. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it left from the three-point line. That's got to be a long sight.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. Boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
He got Thompson. He's out there at Abdul Rauf. And it's been in the center position. Strip on the floor for Denver. Now here's Payton. Famous last score 13. Thompson against him. Pass to back. Here's Abdul Rauf. He takes it into the left. On his feet. Banks got his seven best.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Payton passes to Kemp.
He's been quiet. It's been all Durant.
Seattle leads by 14.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
And English.
Yeah, I definitely want to see the Sonics go far. I'd like to see them win the championship. So I have no problem filming them all the way to the end of the finals if they can make it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to take over an expansion team next year, so that should be pretty interesting.
Bam is on the way. Rocket 6. The 19th shot. Yeah, Tonight's game for Seattle, they pick up the W against the Grizzlies in Memphis. English, no good.
This is where I'd like to see Kemp play center. It's just these big starting centers are just no matchup. He's no matchup against them, you know. But small ball second quarter when they rest their big. So what's interesting is new rules with old players. So like, what are they gonna do? Like these big, huge centers that are high overall, they just gonna bench them for the small ball 3-pointers? No.
Seattle leading by 15. Allen finds Westbrook.
There's some pick and roll in there. Oh man. Oh, that was sweet. That's cool. You're not gonna get stuff like that with the WNBA simulations. This is why I like the WNBA. You want to create the best looking team you can. And not only is it like you can, but like it helps market the team. Makes it more like appealing. You know what I mean?
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Now here's Westbrook.
You'll get more male viewers if you try to make them look cute. No more long shorts. No more baggy stuff.
When a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
That's what I did with my simulation. I let the ones that want to be. I got to be careful, but I let the ones that want to keep the long shorts. But for the most part, most of the girls in my WNBA simulation have the short shorts. That's how you market. Look at OnlyFans.
After Westbrook. Over Lever. And it's Westbrook missing. The Nuggets trail by 16. Lever passes to England. Here's Vanderbilt. Kemp defending. Here's Vanderbilt. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And it's Westbrook with the ball. Here's it up for Seattle. And the shot goes down. Westbrook's got his first points in this one.
How about that handle? Russell Westbrook makes that slash into the defense look easy.
All against Thompson.
I gotta watch about what I talk about. It's gonna be weird trying to balance. I mean, I've done it before. I've raised kids, you know, so I never couch around my kids. I'll get better with this. I'm just used to looking into a computer. Looking into a camera and talking into it.
Well, great possession here. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
It's a good try to sign the coach. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups and matchups, we'll call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So what team's making some changes here? Westbrook against Lever. Right at the free throw line.
I don't know how it looks. It might look like too bright, so you can't really see the players. I'll have to look at when I'll look at. I'll rewatch this.
Here's Jokic. And terrific. Jokic just had a second best of the game. Westbrook with it. The offense only 1 point.
Yeah, Kemp's a beast.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Just too much power and explosive.
Anthony finds Weaver. Back to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15.
Nice.
And Tyler Hines, the Nuggets able to retain position here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not executing this league.
So both teams changing it up here.
What's that guy? What was Howard doing? NPC. Come on, can we get the AI?
Great team.
The ball goes to the away team.
That's hilarious.
Seattle leading by 18. Outside Westbrook.
I think this is 1-1. I don't know. I haven't really watched the playoffs.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the season.
I haven't really been paying attention to sports, basketball, when it comes to watching the games.
Into the lane. Footing the 7 foot.
Defense was there, but he was not going to be denied.
And here's Durant.
It's kind of like
He's got 34.
Vince McMahon. You're kind of like commentating and being an owner and being the coach. It's like, dude, it's so much more
4 rebounds in this game.
hands-on instead of just watching and you have no control over anything.
Making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average.
What is that word I'm looking for? Inclusive, involving.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Imagine like taking over a free team in one of these leagues, and then like all of a sudden all these famous people start coming in the league and putting all this money in the league, and then like they start offering you millions of dollars for your team, like famous people. Wouldn't that be crazy? That's gonna happen to somebody, by the way.
Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
One of these leagues will rise and become not mine, most likely not mine, but like somebody will create something like this. And imagine you're like one of those team owners, just like getting Bitcoin when it was like super cheap, and then you got a free team and somebody wants to buy it off you for $1 million or $2 million. That would be crazy.
Sorry, Lewis. He's checked in for now.
Substitution for the away team. Number 7, Rashard Lewis.
Like I said, when you start these leagues, you just make people pay higher prices for like the Lakers. You have higher buy-in. And this is meant to go on for years. There's 80 years, man. You could do one season a year. 2 if you really wanted to. I prefer to do like a season of basketball, a season of football, maybe hockey.
To try to break through.
Westbrook passes to Hardaway.
I've ran leagues before. I ran a fantasy basketball and football. They both went really well.
Now here's him.
My buddy was running a fantasy basketball league, and he messed up the schedule. And he's like, I had to go and fix it for him. Done it before, and I completely fixed it and made it perfect. What I should be doing is running one of these leagues. That's what I should be doing.
Percentage look for one of these.
Instead of having to work one of these blue collar jobs.
Here's Jokic. He's held in by 6. Seattle leading by 15.
You can see one of these leagues get really popular, I'm telling you.
Durant down low. He's got 36. Yeah, good rebound.
One of these leagues will break out. You'll have one for every single one. NHL, NBA, MLB.
Great job by Anthony keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Bob up there for the shot. And Durant flying right through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Lever the pass to back. Now here's Anthony. Lewis covering. Anthony down there. Here's on him. Shot still by Anthony.
You know, it just doesn't seem to bother him. Melo is able to maintain his focus when he's attacking the basket. It's almost like the defense wasn't even there.
Now here's Durant. He has 38 in the game. From 13 feet, it goes down. Durant's got 40 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Seattle leading by 15. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Man, he might have a playoff record if he keeps playing like this.
Down to the cup, look out.
And so it's
He had like 40 points.
for the Nuggets. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to England. Here's Anthony. Never passing it around. Here's Jokic. And that shot is up and down. Result pretty much on the game. Seattle 17. We'll see it back here in the break for third quarter basketball.
Yeah, I'll definitely go ahead and probably just upload videos. I'm gonna look at this. The point of this is to see what it looks like.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you had. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Checking out the circumstances for Seattle.
Charles Barkley's not even on
Lead they hold
the
in
show.
this game, Shaq. The 7th seed within reach.
Can't feel that good about it, even if they win. They have a long road ahead of them in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Shaq, they can't be worried about that right now. All they can do is win tonight.
Shaq looking more at the big picture, it appears. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin.
42
Bowman for the start of the third quarter.
I think 63 is a playoff record. I think that 12 minutes is fine. Like, they got 51 points. We got 68. So,
And welcome to the second half of this high
that's like almost 140 almost. 130-ish.
How about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
It's not like it's like 200 points, you know? 130 is cool.
He has the ability to answer right back.
And here are the Nuggets now. 17-point game. So that was sitting in the bench. Here's the group of touchdown offense on the floor. John Evans out there with him. Then there's Hardaway. And then there's Russell Westbrook. And KD on the three. So Mobley.
Defense ready to come on that possession. They had to be.
Howard's been quiet.
At both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Well, it's been all Durant, that's why.
And the key. Carries it. Anthony's got 20 points.
Well, no problem that time for one of these all time.
get out.
Cleaver against Westbrook. That's it. It's good on the putback. Catch got 4 this quarter.
Westbrook being Westbrook. Westbrook. See, I never seen Fat Lever or Thompson play, so I just don't. It's just that there's no relatability, you know. Like Will Chamberlain, there's no relatability. I've never seen him play. Not relatability, I mean nostalgia.
And Seattle leads by 18.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anthony, the pass to Issel. The open shot, Anthony. And it Seattle leading by 16.
See, I think it's fun bringing back old players, how they do it on my team. I just like, I don't like how they have it. Just,
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
I like the franchise mode.
Pass to Issel.
So to be able to bring back Hall of Famers in a franchise mode is just pretty kind of cool. Not like this. Maybe somebody might want to build it like this, but
Here's Lever. Third quarter action just under 3.5 minutes of gone. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Katie. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all Eddie.
Memphis straight on it. Durant for 3. Here's Kemp. And then Kemp slips it in.
That's what he gives a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
So David Edelman decided to call a timeout here. Chargers going to try some things on with the team. Might be saying something to adjust.
yeah, it looks like we're probably going to go to the next round. Which is fabulous.
Here's Thompson. He's got 10. To the paint. Here's Lever. That's it. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Seattle leading by 16. Westbrook with it. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Howard misses. And it's a non-foul field goal attempt since outside. Thompson in the corner. Thompson out there with the three-point shot. Seattle has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Durant kicks to Westbrook. To KD. From the arc. KD's good in the three ball. KD's got 45 points.
Offensive game is a chance to steer this basketball game.
This LeBron's is good. He'll have a chance to go on the middle of the three-point play.
It's like a wet dog, dude.
Guys, the league hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to wide shooters.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. Goes out for Seattle. 16-point lead. Takes the 13-footer. And it's Denver with the rebound. Anthony right side. A three. Here's Issel. It's in there.
Russell still has plenty of ways to score. And he knows just to put every trick in the book on the offensive end.
Now here's Hurley.
Where's Mutombo?
Stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the
And you know, Greg, they'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff. Too, in my opinion. And they'll put him it's from one way. He'll be just that throw.
they've been terrific from behind here in the second.
I hope the next game is a Seattle home game, so like I can show off the floor. It's pretty cool.
Thompson passes to Lever. Now here's Anthony beyond the arc. Rebounded by Kemp. Kemp's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Living off of dunks. My goodness.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Weaver. This is the baby hook. Seattle is running with sub here from three-point range, shooting just 1 to 5.
Man, nice. That was beautiful.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's
It's kind of cool to see that, you know, Westbrook to Howard in their primes, alley-oop.
Here's Anthony.
And the edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
See, this is the playoffs. This is what's different. Like the format in the My Team is just so boring to me.
And another basket for Seattle.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now, here's Jokic.
I don't want it to feel repetitive or like at George Karl. You could do that too. You can like bring back some coaches, like famous coaches in the league I'm talking about.
Seattle leading by 19 points.
You can like let the owner, whoever owns the team, be the coach, like create him. Best as you can.
KD's got 47 points.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball.
I want to see celebrities in the front row. You know, that'd be so cool.
And here is Anthony. 25 points in the game to end the run. And Seattle with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Imagine going back and forth. This the celebrity. That's an AI celebrity.
Here's Howard. Looks for the win tonight. The Nuggets trail by 21. Outside Anthony. Here's this
And then like they talk trash to you on your social media, like your Twitter, your fake Twitter, or whatever, Instagram, whatever it is.
Jokic sends the screen for Anthony. That's fine to shoot. Durant with some nice deep. Howard with a screen and a Gura hoop. Three-pointer. It's in the tray.
I think that it's better for us regular people to not be really famous in real life, but to feel like we are. And I think we will be able to simulate that very well. I don't think being famous is very fun. They're isolated, you get a lot of hate. You get other stuff that you don't want, unwanted attention.
Out to Vick. This one for three. Thompson comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway's got his 9th assist in the game now.
So
On 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
if I'm the main character in some social media and all these like famous people or AIs are interacting with me, that's it. So what's wrong with that? It's not gonna happen ever in real life, so at least you get like a feel for it. That's where we're headed.
Hardaway has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
I think for regular people, getting famous is bad
Durant at the elbow.
for the most part.
Picked his pocket.
Just getting famous, I think that people are just gonna kind of.
Well, take care of the ball, fellas. That's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more.
They're gonna go to their own digital communities like this. What I'm saying that people could build with this, a digital community.
To let up, even for a moment, that's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
What are we gonna do with our time? I don't know. Create and make simulations. I don't like doing repetitive jobs, man. I don't know what to tell you. The people who say, "Oh, you cry about losing the repetitive jobs," are the people who are famous YouTubers. Like, you don't even do my job.
Durant may be the greatest all-around scorer in the game today. Equal proficiency for every spot on the floor.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 25. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. Pass to Jokic. It's gonna be a triple violation. They turn it over.
That was sloppy. Super sloppy. Dead airspace. Yeah, I definitely think that most people, they want to feel like they're famous.
The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this.
Yeah, people want to feel like they're famous, but like the isolation and not being able to do what you want, and there could be like danger. So giving us the feeling of being famous is better.
Artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. The perfect delivery.
Put it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we're back, a lot on the line for this playing game of 1 quarter left to go. They've got Nikola Jokic. English is out there with Lever. And stand away in the first. Group on the floor for Denver. English. One of his favorite moves right there. A second pick. Pass to Allen. Fires for 3. And that comes up with an assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Lever. Now here's Jokic. Here's Beck. And that one good.
Good force well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Allen. Jacks up a 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna expand this league next year, and then the year after to 36. That's the most I could have. But with all these Hall of Famers, we have to expand as quick as possible.
Listen, these narratives are there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for Seattle. They set the screen. Allen outside. And again, Seattle with the triple.
So the D has gotten a little bit lax here. Defending the triple.
Lever passes to Jokic. And it's in there. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's so skilled.
The crowd's so out of it.
Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
Lewis sets the pick for Westbrook.
What are you doing?
Oh, good from outside.
It's just like real life.
Best team, the persistent team is doing every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
All he needs to do is facilitate, not shoot. Facilitate,
And just about 3
score, and pass. Don't shoot unless he got his shot. I don't think he worked on his shot.
No good. English with some nice defense.
Angel Reese is working on her shot, so like
Here's back.
if you work on your shot, I don't think he did though. His shot didn't seem like it really ever got consistent, you know.
And Beaver has it in the corner. It's a 3-point.
You have to do that. You have to work on your shot
Surprised he doesn't have more shots since he's been out here.
because you lose your athleticism.
This one's wide open.
Like, what are you doing? Like, I would probably take him out if we were like a close game. I would take him out if he does something like that. You don't do that.
Beaver taking his time here. Out to the wing. Here's Vanderbilt. The 3-pointer no good. Seattle leading by 22. And Westbrook, here we go. He gets it.
See, that's what you want him doing.
No play defines Russell Westbrook more than that. An explosive drive. Nicely done.
Driving and then passing, kicking the 3-point. We got Ray Allen and Kevin Durant. Like, come on, you know what I mean?
So far in this quarter.
Here's a timeout now from George Comer. He's going to take this chance to talk to his
You
guys.
guys are down by 22. Why are you flexing?
Closely guarded. In one aspect of the game, the fans
There's a lot of time left. No one wants to see some male cheerleaders. Come on. Get them out of here. All right. Anytime.
It's Durant on the way. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Allen. That's for deep. Knocks down the free ball. Allen's got 12 points here in the second half.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Now Thompson. Allen defending. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Ingram.
of the last 6 games have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Beatty for 3. This one grabs the ball.
And it's still a rare sight.
Gotta hit that if you want to try to come back.
He's there tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares and how he's grabbed.
Yeah, we're just way better. I mean, it doesn't even look close. On paper, on paper it looked like they were better than us, but like, no, we are better.
Thompson misses. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Seattle. A 15-footer. Nice shot. No good. Thompson inside. Nice shot by Thompson.
And he's had excellent performance overall from the field.
Course, you got that on 6 or 12 in the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Howard with a screen on Beaver. This works out there to go.
So like that's the third time he's done that this quarter, I think.
He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
Said I would have already benched him. I don't know why he does that. He did that in real life too, so it's kind of funny.
Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up for
Oh, that would have been nice.
Johnson finds Anthony. Cleared by Anthony. And that one drops for him. 15 points for Sean King.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you lose.
For me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Seattle leading by 22. Outside this one. And then for the three. 10 points to miss.
Close to making the defense pay. Still nice.
Outside this one. Outside. It's up a three. Another possession. Another assist.
Man, that's crazy. He was like that in real life. This was so cool. It's like real life, but a blast from the past. But with now, we got new players in this. That's why it's kind of interesting.
Six on the shot clock. Here's Issel. 2 minutes now. Nice job.
I can't even hear that guy.
For Howard, all he has to do is rise up and he's golden.
And we got a timeout from David Allen. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
You know, I wanted like a really cool new sleek Sonics logo, but they're all like corrupt logos or something that people upload and it just won't show. So that's why I went with the old school Sonics look with the old school logo and the old school uniforms and arena. It's unfortunate that we still have this problem. I've noticed this problem for about, I don't know, 4 or 5 NBA 2Ks and it hasn't been corrected because they don't really mess with franchise at all. I mean, it's franchise in NBA 2K is the best franchise mode in all of them. Probably put together for the depth that they have. I don't know if I have any control over the G League. I thought I used to be able to. The G League to me would be more interesting in this type of scenario.
It looks like they're playing at half speed. It's total domination, and you can't help but just sit there and admire them.
Definitely want an NCAA basketball game.
He's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game.
Those are pretty fun NCAA basketball hooping. It was so fun. And import your character to the next level. We're so lackey nowadays. It's like, why? What is the problem? Why are sports games like... Why are people wanting to play old sports games? Like, that's a big telltale that the people who are creating these games have a big problem.
Lewis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, catching it from the outside. What a performance.
I just want a better product, man. They should just be free, and then you want the extras and everything like that, you gotta pay for like a download or something. Like, I don't care about my team. I don't need any of that. Or my player. Just let me pay for the mode. $20 for the new mode, whatever.
Thompson issued to Carmelo.
I bet you if they did that, nobody would buy my team, basically. No, I bet you a lot of people buy my team. I don't know why still, but you create your character and then like all that work you put in is just worth nothing in a year.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration.
What really should make people angry is the real money that they put into it.
This kind of a blowout on tonight. This is a quality win across the board to deliver on
They never changed the approach. They just kept after it, and it showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single
We've dominated them the whole game, so.
playing contest. Greg, they'll edge out the 7th seed and secure their playoff position.
Wow, this was no cakewalk. Things now get even more serious. They'll be matching up with the best teams in their conference from here on out. And one game might be enough to make the difference there.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one was a canceling game for Kevin Durant.
Just about 400 points from him. Nobody was able to keep him from dropping it. You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the fight.
No doubt, it felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And that's it. Big-time win for them here, folks. And they'll be able to breathe a huge sigh of relief with their spot in the first round of the playoff. On top.
This is pretty much a full series race into a single game. So they'll be feeling really good about this win. Get a little extra rest as well.
All right, Greg, that'll do it for this one. You gotta love how it's really ramped up the anticipation for the playoff journey ahead. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.